Hello world, my name is Keon, and it's been a while, but it's time for me to get back to some BioShock Infinite gameplay. If you're new here, I'm going to be providing commentary to Burial at Sea. So far I've read reviews, and none of them seem to really like this. They're criticizing the combat. Some of them are actually criticizing the size, which, it's only fair to criticize the size if you don't feel like you've got enough for your buck. But, yeah, let me reiterate. I'm providing gameplay commentary, which means I won't be jumping or trying to make jokes at every corner. I'll be trying to give you insight and give a deeper analysis than what you probably see at surface, because I'm kind of used to analyzing crap like this. I won't get into that now, but let's not drag this out anymore. Let's start a new game. Let's play this at no, no. I beat this. Actually, is there? Yes. I'll just play it at hard. That way, I don't die too much, and I'll beat it at 99 mode some other day. Let me lower my volume too, cause I can't hear myself think. The moment she came in my office, I knew nothing was ever going to be the same. So a lot of conversations been going on about whether or not this is the same Booker and same Elizabeth. Oh, you know what? Let me preface this by saying, if you have not finished BioShock Infinite storyline, stop watching right now. Let me reiterate, if you haven't finished it, stop watching right now. But yeah, we're not sure if this is the same Booker or same Elizabeth, but I'm pretty sure it is. In fact, at this point, I'm convinced there's only one Elizabeth.
Sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
So here we are right before Rapture. You've seen this scene billions of times if you've been keeping up with this DLC. But I haven't seen all this. Pick up money. Gotta pick up money for my own. I saw it. Don't take that away from me. I saw it. Ah, I can't find the money now. Well, I could pick this up. No exploration. Yeah, so before we get into the nitty gritty, my personal opinion about BioShock Infinite was that it was a great game story-wise. And the combat, it did feel really gun-heavy, but I always mixed it up. I know, like, a lot of people felt like they only needed to use guns, and I'm pretty sure that's probably the case, but I liked mixing it up. That being said, I didn't use each and every vigor that was provided to me, but that didn't happen in the original BioShock either. My main complaint with the original, with Infinite, is that I liked looking at my enemies and sizing them up before I fought them, and I didn't get really much of a chance to do that in Infinite. People were just always attacking me. But let's go here. They said they kind of fixed that. I hope so. Let's light this girl a cigarette. My baby.
You got a name, miss?
Elizabeth.
Beautiful eyes. Very beautiful eyes.
You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her type down by the docks or the slums in Apollo
I'm very
Square.
confused as to why.
With Fontaine's
Like
charity shut.
Here's what I'm
No place
confused
for
about,
it.
and maybe
Her
you
name
guys
is
can help me
Sid.
out in the comments if I'm not
Lost.
understanding it.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you
Elizabeth
Lost isn't dead.
is a
Name your
god,
rate, I will pay you
for
this work.
for better or worse. She's practically a
You'd do this
god
gratis, wouldn't
because she
fall.
can
you? Something tells me you will.
pop in and out of dimensions, universes. So part of me feels like she's just trying to keep Booker busy, because if she wanted to, she could find that girl. In fact, in my head, if that's, and it should be, because she's missing her pinky. I don't know if y'all caught that. You can rewind it, but she's missing her pinky. But that's the same Elizabeth that showed us all the other universes, so she should know where she's at. That's pretty. But again, I'm kind of mad
my instincts were
because I've
correct.
seen this
Sally?
like
I don't
15,000
know.
times.
But I know someone who does. Follow me.
What are you doing over here? So we got wine glasses, New Year's Eve party, people looking normal, a whale in the background. I don't know what kind of whale it is. I'm gonna say a blue whale because it's kind of effing huge.
What I need from her
Oh,
is
looky.
my business. But I know where to start looking.
Huh.
Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
That's the cutest revolver I've ever seen. I'm not gonna explain that joke to you. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, it's fine. So, hello, how you doing? So yeah, it is very 1950s-ish noir. Look at that lust. Oh, so lustful. Kosher. And as we see Andrew Mayan in the back there with his pencil-thin mustache. And Fontaine thugs rot in former department store, so I guess they sunk it. They meant...
What do you want?
Huh. Huh. That's interesting. It was... Yeah, if this was Infinite, that would not be happening. Well, okay, if this was Columbia, that would not be happening.
If we were all made from common clay, then Einstein would have remained a patent clerk. It's our responsibility to strive.
So, I kind of want to listen in on everybody, what they have to say, but I kind of don't.
I heard about your little friend.
Because
Such a shame.
in Infinite, they kind of shed light on the world. So that's why I want to listen in, just to see if they have any light to shed on the world. But so far, nobody's shedding anything. It's just New Year's Eve party, and they're just
Ryan.
ramblings.
Fish in an awful smaller pond.
Ooh, beer.
Anything you say, pal.
Plus health minus Eve. So we're back to Adam. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know if we have Adam in this. I haven't heard anything talking about... Oh, wow, there's a bunch of little girls missing. That looks like a picture that was taken from a website but blurred out the face for reasons. But, the reason so many girls are missing is because of the Little Sister program. It's an unfortunate program that, you know what? Why am I giving you... Oh, you know what? Because I'm a commentator, that's why. It's an unfortunate program where people with little girls were used to be the host of an undersea slug where Adam was found. Once that undersea slug was found, everything in Rapture changed significantly. It managed to get people powers and managed to yeah, that was a big thing, get people powers. But the downside was it was a drug, and like most drugs, it had negative side effects, which caused many of its inhabitants to go crazy.
Where have you been?
That's
Down in Arcadia?
that's kind of fucking creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
Factories.
It's grotesque.
So these girls are probably part of the Little Sister program too. And that was the other thing I missed from Infinite, the host, the...
Keep moving, buddy.
Come on now. The option to save or kill the Little Sisters. See, this is what... I gotta, when you, like, study games up close, little things like this you understand, but they still bug you. Why is that there? That shouldn't be there. If you can't see it, there's a black line in between the screen because this is a mirrored asset. But I'm not gonna get into that right now. So far, Rapture looks pretty good. Naturally, it's not going to look this way forever.
Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise and rid of. We're just men and women, Al.
One thing to note, too, that you might not hear from any other commentator, is that there weren't many character artists in BioShock Infinite. There, if I remember correctly, there were probably like 2 or 3 character artists, and the rest of the character assets were contracted. So if you got freelance work or a freelance opportunity, always keep an ear out, because studios like this really could use your help. Especially with crap like... I'm sorry, but look at that, man! She's got a seam on her back. Now, I'm not going to judge her too hard, because back seams are just a pain in the ass to get rid of. But, man, like you see there, he's got a seam on the back of his head. Some of them are hidden better than others. So there's Cohen, that freak. We'll never know. Big Daddy. That's an ability that never existed before. Which is another thing I'm kind of afraid of. We witnessed this during Star Wars episodes 1 through 3, where even though they're prequels, new things are added. Same thing with like the new Gears of War game. It's like they're prequels, but somehow new things are added. So I'm afraid that the same thing's going to happen here. A bear is worth money. Why can't I take the bear? Oh, F. Okay. And I got 4.
Isn't human nature.
Benevolence is a human nature. That
Who wants to cut the tallest flower?
I disagree.
Do something exceptional? Those parasites resent it, condemn it, or worse yet, take credit for themselves.
Nice finally consorting with the equally talented, eh? Getting recognized properly, being part of something bigger.
So, the idealism in Rapture that Andrew Fontaine tried to, Andrew Ryan
Time is.
tried to press on the people was not anarchy, but ooh, wait, Vocaloids. I mean, my bad, audio lock. Pick up, you whore. There we go. There we go.
Ryan's been good to me.
But yeah, Andrew Ryan had a
Who truly understand
every man
the
for themselves
struggle of the
individuality.
artist.
And in the
But
sequel,
even
BioShock
I
2, I
was
forget
a
her name because she wasn't really that
little
memorable,
weary when he shut
but she
her
had a
Fontaine
let's all work
business
together mentality,
and
which was
sent
in
that
direct contrast to
bald
Andrew
buck
Ryan's
to a grave deep in
mindset.
the brine.
Huh.
But when Ryan buried all of Fontaine's
That
pals
is-
in that department store,
Is it wrong to assume they're
someone
gay?
had to
I'm
find
not
a
going to be.
home
You know what? It might
for
be,
all
but they might be
those
gay.
freshly
That's
minted
another unexpected
orphans.
thing to say. Not because
And
it's
if
Rapture,
I
but
turned
because it's
$1 or $2 in the
1958.
process, you
But
can
then
hardly
again, maybe
blame
that's what
me
Rapture's all
for
about.
doing well
Leaving behind
by doing good.
the closed-mindedness of the overworld, going somewhere that's more liberal. Because if this were Colombia, those men would be killed.
I'm fine right here in Rapture.
But let me move on forward. Let me fight some people. Trying to explore everything because that's how I play. Also, I feel like people been saying that this is 90 minutes. I don't know how they're playing it though, because in BioShock I've always explored everything. As you see, I just jumped in a fountain for no good reason. I'm just bumping my head against everything to make sure I'm not missing anything.
The hostage sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again.
What is wrong with your eyes? Get that checked on, sir.
Got some nerve showing your face around here, pal.
So I guess I did something wrong to these people. Loving the art style though. I'm really digging it. Elizabeth, you've been really quiet.
Funny,
What?
you're not knowing about the little sisters.
So this
How long
is
have you been in Rapture?
wait.
Let's just
Oh,
say I
her.
don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story,
Yeah,
Mr.
so
DeWitt,
there's the
I would
people
write
that-
my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood and mind their own business.
Cute.
Where are we headed?
The
So
man we need to see is
these
Nikolai
are
Moses.
How do you know?
My sources
the
are my own, Mr.
statues that kind of
DeWitt. If you have
represent
better information as to the whereabouts of your
Rapture.
girl,
This
I
one's
suggest
lifting
you
up
avail yourself.
communism. You can see the sickle, and this one's lifting up Christianity or religion in general. And that's the cross that symbolizes that. I'm just gonna say it's religion because I know nobody likes Christianity. Blah blah blah.
Where are you
But
taking me?
When's
feel
the
like
last
religion
time
is
you saw
something that
Sally?
Andrew Ryan was
She was
hardcore
taken
against.
From you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken down at Surprise. You were
So-
playing the tables
She disappeared.
and
Cop
Right
phone
now
line.
he's
Sullivan.
talking about
Says they found
Sally,
her floating in the docks.
and that's
see
my
the body?
alarm letting me know I
What do
should
you
probably stop
see?
recording.
the body. This world values children, not childhood.
Which is true.
There's a profit to be made and men who make it.
Right now,
I'm taking
like I told you before, the little sisters are harvested for the atom. Atom is very,
Mr.
very
DeWitt, you all
valuable
right?
in
Fine.
Rapture. Keeps these people fixed.
Get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
So who's that? See, this is confusing me because I never really. Well, you know what? They did show it a little bit in BioShock, but I've always seen the big daddies as more of protectors for the little sisters, not construction workers. But there's the Fontaine's orphanage where Tenenbaum got her samples from. Tenenbaum is a scientist that discovered and learned how to utilize Atom, and people often
We're fine, thanks.
think that, I forget his name, Fink, and Infinite used a portal or a tear to see Tenenbaum's work and bring vigors to Columbia. That you see there is a Houdini I don't want to say splicer because it's not a splicer yet, but that's what they do. They teleport, so it seems like it's being used for a waiter, which is extremely convenient, actually. But let me stop this recording here. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to continue this right now. Comment, critique, like, subscribe. Bye.